Hi guys, Suzie Yule Diadem, living positively regardless. Doesn't matter the point at which you are in life, but we love positivity all the way. This morning, I'm glad and I'm grateful to God that He has given us another moment that we can sit down, share our lives experiences, and just have a moment of impacting each other with positive vibes and sharing positive energy. Has been a moment. I've missed you guys, and finally back here we are, and I'm grateful today that I'm joined by our guest. Say hi to my viewers.
Hi viewers.
Yeah, so Norah is coming here for the second time, gracing our studio, and I'm grateful that you have chosen to be back again.
Oh yes.
Here. And people are excited about the insurance cover.
Oh really?
Yes, and I think there is so much that people have assumed in the past, but we have come to learn.
Yes.
So I appreciate your time and even the knowledge that you decided to share.
Thank you.
And guys, today we have today we are not talking about insurance, although we are still calling on you. If you still need an insurance cover, I know she will tell us about that, because I will want her to introduce herself, who she is, her name, what she does for life, the call she have for you when it comes to what she does in her life. From there, I'll tell you why we are here. So karibu sana.
Thank you so much viewers. My name is Norah Koki. Remember we had a date the previous time with you guys and we were talking about insurance. Today I'm here to share with you about my life. And some encounters are worthy sharing. So I have a previous encounter that I had that led me to understand why insurance, but that is another discussion for another day. So today I want to share my testimony. Why it
Now,
is...
even before you take us to your testimony, are you still calling us to come for insurance?
Oh yes,
Because
I learned insurance the hard way, and that is what I'm going to talk about today. Why I saw the importance of insurance, and today I'm just here to explain the reason.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah, viewers, sometimes living our life the way we are living today, the fact that I am alive today and you are alive today to watch this video, we can only credit it to God. We can only say it is by the mercies of God that I woke up in the morning, came from all the way where I was in the morning and where we are at this moment and where you are. It's all by the grace of God, and that's why we have Norah here, because she is willing to share with us her journey of an accident that she suffered some years back, and from her testimony I believe you'll see and be able to appreciate the fact that our living is just by mere grace of God that we are able to be here today. And so I'll not take much of our time, but I'll just go right into it. I will allow her to come in and share with us her life story and tell us what happened, where, and just let us in.
Sure. Now, I want to share a life experience. It's my testimony. I always call myself Norah the Miracle Girl.
Wow.
This is because I'm living a second life. In 2010, I had a terrible accident. I boarded a matatu so safely I alighted in town, and I didn't take, within less than 10 minutes, a car ran over me. And I broke my both hands. My 4 ribs were broken, just close to the spinal cord, but it was not touched.
Wow.
Then my teeth came out. I had bruises all over. But the moment I was knocked down, I really struggled. Because first, I took my first breath, I couldn't breathe. Second one, I could. But then, that moment, during that time I was knocked, I was in college. I was in Kenya Institute of Management. At the same time, I was also working. Schooling I was doing part-time, but I was working with the Ministry of Kenya House of Prayer. So, because the accident happened on a Monday morning, the previous weekend, we had a camp for prayers and fasting. We were praying for the nation of Kenya, more so for the new constitution that was being implemented in 2010. So we had gathered almost about close to 400 people praying and fasting day and night for 3 days. That was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then Monday, I was to begin my exams.
Okay.
And when I was knocked the first time, the second time I couldn't breathe, I just remembered one thing: the prayers that we are praying for the nation.
The whole weekend.
The whole
From
weekend.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
My body was even weak because we are not eating. We were just praying non-stop. So Nora is here. I'm seeing death. And I just remember the prayer that we are praying for the nation of Kenya. I told God only 3 words because I realized I'm dying. I told God, God, not now. And for sure, my third breath, I took it and I was breathing. I was alive again. My body was not struggling again to breathe. I had so much peace. Yes, because I realized now God has restored back my breath. That's why I always call myself Norah the Miracle Girl. I'm living a second life because that time I almost died, but God refused. I'm alive.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying my second.
Your second life. You're living. You're living a second life.
And
they say cats have 10 lives, but I can see like we have a human being here who has lived her first life, and that's why you have decided now to be in your second life. You have to be a diadem. I can see the diadem of honor.
A diadem.
Wow. I like the name. I love the name. And now, before you tell us after that what happened and how you called God, are you able to narrate to us the circumstances under which you got knocked? Were you crossing the road? Were you in a moving vehicle? What were the circumstances that, or maybe it was the fasting that made you to see darkness when you are crossing the road?
Not at all. I'm a very keen girl. I boarded a matatu. I alighted at commercial stage. But before I alighted, it was very early in the morning. It was around 6:20 a.m.
Okay.
Before I alighted, because I was seated just behind the driver, I felt so much cold in me, fear, and actually I stood and I looked behind the matatu if there was anything wrong, but everyone was seated, quiet. Then I just went back again, I sat, but then the vehicle stopped and we alighted.
Okay.
So after alighting, I just went to the shop, I bought some airtime, and then because I was going to do my exams, I was walking fast, but not very fast, moderate fast. Then as I was walking, I could see in front a car that was parked. The driver had opened the boot and he was taking out a suitcase because he had a young girl. I think he was he had drove her so that she can catch up the bus. So I had so much peace that I'm safe. Before this vehicle start moving, it has to pull back, and then I'm just walking across the road. They are not even the road. Beside the road. Yes. So I knew I'm very safe. There is no where I can cause harm or accident because I'm not walking on the road. I'm at the pavement. So by the time I came closer to the vehicle, I had even mastered the number plate of this vehicle because it is early in the morning, the streets are clear, there's no congestion. So by the time I just got in front so that I can just cross over, I knew I'm at peace because in front there's a car. For this guy to move, he has to pull back for him to go to the road. So I was very much safe. I cannot be knocked by anyone.
After all, the vehicle is someone who is alighting at the back, the boot, they are open.
Yes, and then in front there's also another car. He cannot move. He has to pull behind for him to go to the road.
Okay.
But then, just when I got in front of his car, behind me, I was knocked. He knocked me with so much impact until he pushed me back to the road. Then there he passed over me because it was a big vehicle, the space.
Mm-hmm.
The
It
space
was a
saved
personal
me.
car, no?
Yes.
Okay.
The space, because it was a big car,
Mm-hmm.
the space really saved me because it could have crushed me by the time it
Runs over you.
yeah.
Mm.
So it kept me in between the vehicle, then he passed me over. He went to knock another van that was in front. Then so there I was picked by good Samaritans. 2 conductors picked me. They put me in his car. They supported me on each side. Because Norah here, she's broken both hands.
Mm-hmm.
Like the left hand was completely broken.
Mm-hmm.
The right hand broke twice. The in front, and I mean, it's just all around the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
To broke. So they supported me in his car.
Mm-hmm.
Then they decided to take me to Kenyatta.
Okay. Did you feel like he was drunk or something, or it was just that he was in a rush to move?
I think he was in a rush to move, or
Okay.
maybe then, or he missed something.
Mm-hmm.
He missed, I don't know, or maybe he stepped on the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
He was sound. He was not drunk, but I think he just messed up somewhere.
Mm.
What he
Because
did,
I can imagine a car that is already still standing, then start moving and hit you with an impact that it is running over
Yes.
you. I'm really left wondering what would have happened.
I think he just decided to,
You start moving, huh?
or maybe the devil wanted to use him
Uh-huh.
to complete a vision. Maybe the devil had a mission that he wanted someone to assist him.
Sure.
Because even today, I really don't know what happened to this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
So there we are. We start our journey to Kenyatta. By the moment you are just near Kimathi, I showed these guys where my phone was, so that they can start calling my people, so they can know that I'm here, I'm sick, I'm in another situation. So they took the phone, and I gave them the names to call. Mind you, I'm screaming. I'm screaming to my highest.
You're in
Like,
pain, though conscious,
the
but
pain.
in pain.
Inside me, I have faith. I'm at peace. I'm alive. But the screams, the pain, it's unbearable. I can't even close the mouth. So they called one of my bosses, and the bosses heard the screams. He thought that Norah has been kidnapped. He rejected the call.
Oh my. So he didn't even have got to know what has happened.
Because maybe he thought they want to
Some money.
money
Uh-huh.
or yeah,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
My second person to call was my... Actually, before I alighted the matatu, I had called my desk mate. So I had told her to get a seat for me so that I don't miss a seat. Then they called that boss of mine. They called my also boss, but my boss' phone was off.
The other boss now.
Now my main boss.
Mm-hmm.
By the time we got to GPO, these guys decided to alight because of the traffic light. Now they thought this guy who has knocked me, they want to go back. So when they were alighting, he told them to leave the phone behind. Kumbe, they've seen I had some money, so they have seen this money. They have decided to go away with the money.
Oh, so they were actually not good Samaritans. These were people who were just looking for a way to steal from you. And now they could not steal
I
from...
think from the word go, they had a positive motive to assist me. Because actually, I always see they were the first people to pick me there when I'm in another situation that I cannot even pick myself. I always tell God to bless them, regardless of their money, because they really... I wish you could see them.
Kanairo. How do you see someone sick, then you steal from them, and then you leave? At least they would have waited for you to arrive in the hospital.
No, but I think they did their mission. They picked me, they placed me
Got you in
there.
the car?
Yes.
Paid themselves with the money you had?
Yes.
We bless God anyway, the fact that they picked you up.
Yes. So here I'm left with my driver. The so-called the person who has knocked me. Off we go. He was left with the phone. Then we start our journey to Kenyatta. I'm still screaming, but now I was placed on the chair. I'm lying there. So by the time we start our journey to Kenyatta, somewhere along the upper hill, there's a road that's so bushy. He started diverting away from the road to Kenyatta. And who is God? That very place where the accident happened, there were two guys who are going for their work, but they decided to come to town early so that they were not caught up with the jam. But who is God? God, they were to go to Embu by 10, but that was 6:30 in the morning. They are in town. Who is God? He gave them another assignment that they were not aware. So that place where I was not, they saw everything. They were in their car. But then they said because they have a lot of time before they start their journey to Embu, let them follow and see what this driver is going to do with this girl. So by the moment these guys start diverting from the road to Kenyatta, they got in front of him.
So these guys, let me understand, they have just seen the accident happen. They have not been involved. They have not come to save you or anything, but they have just decided to follow the car.
Yes, to see what they are going to do with this girl.
Then the driver has decided, I'm not going to Kenyatta Hospital. God knows to where.
Yes. My guardian angels are here. They tell him, bring your driving license and follow us. Follow us. Come behind us.
Wow.
So he had to obey. We drove to Kenyatta. There, we alighted. The nurses there were really helpful. I saw them running. Here's someone who is screaming to the highest voice. How can they sit to wait on this person who is screaming? So they tried their best to give me painkillers and so that they can cool down this pain. Now my guys really took my phone, so they start calling. So they call, they see my auntie NHIV was just close. They call her, she came. So they had to assist with the nurses. One is holding water, one is doing everything. There was no time even to waste because they don't know the impact of the extent of the accident. Okay. Now we are in the process of medication. Now the painkiller started cooling me down kidogo. At least I started stabilizing. Now there on the bed, I'm still at the casualty. My guys come. They ask me, Norah, are you feeling pain inside the head? I told them no. You know I don't know them. In fact, the driver now. No, these two guys. Guardian agents yes, now. I don't know them.
Wow.
But then, in fact, I'm shocked. Who are they? Mi nimewaonea Kenyatta. Okay. Hata sijui that they have told the driver to follow them.
The one who saved your life too. Because maybe the driver would have just left you somewhere along the road or something.
I don't know. Now I'm like, the only person that I know it is the driver. But these two guys, they are here, they ask me, Norah, are you feeling pain in your head? I'm telling them no. Then they thought I'm out of my mind. They went, they are still with my phone, they are still calling people. They are still calling people one by one, my brothers, my blah, blah, blah. So, we are still on the medication process. The second time, they come, they tell me, Norah, are you feeling pain in your head? I tell them, no, I'm not. I'm still wondering. I'm not talking to anyone, I'm not asking anyone anything. What is happening? Now, I started feeling so much thirst. The only person that I know there is my driver. So he's the only savior that I know. Me, these other two guys I don't know there. I call him. I told him, go and get water for me. I'm feeling. It's in the morning. It's so chilly, but I'm so thirsty. I told him, go get me water. He went to the canteen. He bought water. Actually, he came with a big bottle. Then I saw this guy come running. I picked the water. Then they told me, go and queue. Then I tell them, wow. Now they start explaining to me, Norah, please be patient. You can't take water now because it will bring complications on the medication. Be patient, be patient. Just hold on to that thirst. Then there I started asking them, who are you? They told me, don't worry, you are in the safest hands.
Wow.
Have peace, you are in the safest hands. Now they asked me again, Nora, are you feeling pain on your head? Telling them, no. Then they told me, Nora, just share. If you have pain in your head, tell us, just speak. Because we saw everything that happened. Nora, you are run over by a car. So we are wondering if you have any internal head injuries, because my head, I went to knock the ground like this. In fact, I had wounds all over. Blood was oozing even in my head.
Wow.
So they were worried I might have some internal on my head.
At least they had seen everything.
Yes, they had seen everything. I told them, no, I'm only feeling pain on my hands. Then it's only my leg where somewhere I'd been knocked by a stone. Kidogo tu. Okay, now they started talking. Who are you? Now what are you doing here? We are with you. We came with you. So have peace, and you are good friends. We will, don't worry, we'll live here when everything is sorted out. And I'm telling you, we stayed with those guys up to 10.
Wow.
By the time they left, my brother was there, my sisters were there, my mom, my bosses, my friends. They left there, then they came and they told me, no, Nora, we are ready to go. We have left you in the servants, your bro is here, your sister is here. Now we told you we leave you are in safe hands. Then they finished their assignment.
They're not introducing themselves. You didn't get
But
to
they
know
gave me,
who they
no,
are.
they gave me their number.
Okay,
They saved their numbers on my phone. They told me, we will be talking later. We will be checking on you. Blah, blah, blah.
Who are they? Were they like just civilian? Are they just like good Kenyans, or who are these people?
No, they are security guys.
Oh, they are policemen.
They are policemen.
Ah,
but they were
wow.
not in uniform. They were just in plain clothes. Then after some time, I asked the one who was a bit mature, why did you decide to check on me? Why did you decide to follow me? He told me he had a sister who died. That girl got an accident, then she didn't have anyone to assist.
Yeah.
So when he saw me having this accident, he wanted to save me. He wanted to save her life because the sister didn't have anyone to save her life.
Wow.
So he wanted to show. I mean, if he had in his heart, no, if we can save her, let us save her.
Wow, I ask that because we always have this generalization, a stereotyping feeling like some people like policemen, we think they are devils, we think they are bad people. Sometimes I like the way you are saying at Kenyatta Hospital, the way the nurses rushed. At times you want to say how Kenyatta Hospital, the nurses are reckless, they will watch you pain, they will watch you. So at least it's good to appreciate some of these people. Thank you to our policemen who are able to see. And you know, since they were in civilian and they were not, they were supposed to be in Embu, so it wasn't really their business per se, but they just decided to be good people to follow you up or to the place. Yeah, so we still have good people.
We have good people.
Wow. So now you've been treated in Kenyatta. You've will you be admitted, or what happens?
I don't know what happened there. There came some argument in front of us. Can you imagine? In front of my bosses, in front of my relatives, my friends. Either the head of department of admission and the head of surgery, there's something they were not agreeing on. So I was forced to go home.
Wow. With your pains.
My pain.
You've just received painkillers.
By that moment, the bandages they put on my completely broken hand.
Okay.
It was so heavy because I was walking like it was weighing on me. I was walking like one shoulder down. It was so
I
heavy.
can laugh about it now. Thank God.
Now, here I am. Thank God, one of my cousins came.
Mhm.
He drove me home,
Mhm.
and it's another story. I left the house strong.
Mm.
I'm back with bandages. We were
Mm.
living on a 4th floor, even going up the stairs.
It's a hassle.
No one who can touch me there. Where will you touch?
Oh my, watakushika wapi? Because you're in bandages, you're
Yes,
in
all
pain.
over. They don't know even maybe there's somewhere else I have issues.
There are no scans that have been taken to establish if you have any internal.
They did some
Okay.
scans.
Okay.
Though the area behind the heart,
Mm.
it's not easy to show scan.
Mm.
I had some injuries there, but anyway,
Mm.
that was it.
Mm.
Then the following day was an holiday. That was on May 31st.
Mhm.
So the following day was 1st of June, and our directors, our board of directors were having an AGM.
Mhm.
So there they decided Norah cannot wait this long because she has major fractures.
Mm.
So they organized for me to go to Kijabe.
Okay.
So I was picked on 2nd. We went to Kijabe,
Mhm.
and Kijabe is another place.
Mhm.
It's a good place.
Mhm.
The people there, they are, I think, I don't know. There's another spirit there.
Mhm.
These guys are so courageous.
Mhm.
They speak to you as though they have already healed you.
Mhm.
They give you hope.
Mhm.
They talk to you nicely. They encourage you that you're in safe hands. You'll be good. You'll be whole.
Mm.
Yours just a minor case.
Mhm. They are very positive regardless
Very
of your
positive.
situation.
You back in your mind, you are like, you can't feed yourself. You can't bath yourself.
Oh my.
Not even answering a call. You have to use the hands free
Mhm.
because you
Wow.
can't touch the phone. You can't call.
Mm.
Then they are here. They are telling you, Nora, you are fine. You are in safe hands.
Mhm.
And for sure, those guys, they know their work.
Mm.
So there I was booked in. I have no insurance.
Mhm.
I don't have any insurance.
Insurance
Not
again,
even-
guys.
I'm there. I only have NHIF.
Mhm.
At our workplace, we have no insurance. Not even one.
Mhm.
Personally, by that moment, I used to meet insurance guys. They would sell policies to me. Then I would tell them,
Not now.
not now. They would give me forms. I look at them. I never even took, not even once,
Mm.
took time to go through the booklet they used to give me. I never. Then I don't know what was going on in my mind. I don't know whether that is
That is you there.
I never.
I know sometimes you just receive so many pamphlets along the road. So ukichukua tu saa zingine you don't even check what it is or about.
Yes. Others used to tell me, Nora, you are so outgoing. Come and sell insurance. I will tell them, me, I can't sell insurance. I will be working the whole day, dust, mud, sun. My shoes will be wearing off.
And people are not reasoning like the way you are not reasoning.
I used completely to tell them, no, I can't sell insurance.
Mhm.
Then,
Mhm.
at Kijabe, we need cash.
Mhm.
NHF is not enough.
Mhm.
We need cash.
Mhm.
Yeah, good money.
Mhm.
So everyone had to go to their pockets.
Mhm.
Whether you have, whether you don't have, my brothers, my sisters, each had to contribute a certain amount. My bosses, so that we can have this money on the table for Kijabe guys to proceed with the medications.
Mhm.
Now you see, we are caught off guard.
Mhm.
No insurance. So you have to do it the hard way. Emergency.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm? Now, anyway, we
I
did
remember
it.
you told us we don't wait for the rains to fall so that we buy an umbrella.
Oh yes,
But
Buy-
that was you then.
that was me then.
Mhm.
Nora is here.
The rain is here.
The rain is here. She has no
Pole
umbrella.
lakini.
Now there, on the hospital bed, we did everything. Everything went on well. We went for surgery. And I started the healing process.
Okay.
But then at Kijabe, because the only poster I could sleep was on the back because of the injuries. And let me tell you, nurses are good people and they are worthy of all the appreciation. Me, when I'm there on the bed, if no nurse could come and turn me this side or that side, I would stay in that posture.
Oh my.
If no one could come and change my clothing and bath me, the most traumatizing, you are hungry, the food is there, it's left on the table. If there's no one to feed you, at that moment I was late 20s. If there is no one to feed you, you'll stay hungry.
Wow.
At the hospital bed, I was saying the only poster I could sleep was on my back. So it was me and the ceiling. So the only thing most of the time I could watch is the ceiling. And I can remember, I started remembering what do I know about ceiling? What have I ever seen about ceiling? I started remembering the slogan that says, ceilings, the hospitals are boring, avoid accidents. There's that slogan. They normally put on the roadside or alongside the road. So for you to avoid the hospital
the boring
ceiling,
hospital ceilings.
avoid accidents. Then there's also another slogan that goes along with that, with the insurance. To avoid accidents. So for you to take care of your accidents, you need the insurance. So I was remembering all those things about accidents, insurance there in the hospital bed. So I started remembering the thing insurance. It hit me so hard that here is the reality of insurance. I used to see those slogans on the roadsides. Then they are here in reality. Wow. Okay. So that's where I started now seeing the importance of insurance.
Okay.
Yes, there on the hospital bed.
Now at Kenyatta Hospital, where you're moving from Kenyatta Hospital to home, but when you're from home to Kijabe, your case is even, so you were supposed to have gone through a surgery. What was it that made you leave Kenyatta to home before you have gone through the surgery? Is it about the amount of money that is being requested?
It's not about the money. I really don't know.
Okay.
The head of the department of admission and the head of surgery, there's something they were not agreeing on. Actually, they were arguing in front of us. So eventually, after arguing, they came and told us, Norah, come back on Thursday.
Okay.
So they didn't give further explanation. I don't know whether it is best. I don't know. I don't know what was the main reason.
Okay.
So now we are there. We need money. We have no insurance. No, insurance started eating me there. So I knew back in my mind after some time I have to get insurance. I don't want this mess again. Whichever type of insurance, I must get an insurance with time. So from there now, the hunger to tell people about insurance started there.
Okay.
So I really wanted to get more information later. Actually, I started wondering why the government doesn't include a whole subject, not a topic of insurance, both in primary school and in high school, so that as kids grow, they understand what is insurance. Because many Kenyans don't, actually others don't know what is insurance. When you talk about insurance, they tell you, I have insurance, Norah. Then you are like, and it is expiring next year. Then you are like, for your car? I'm not talking about that one. for your car is mandatory. But there is more to insurance. Insurance is broad. The one for the car, it's the government requirement, but then you need now the real insurance.
The medical cover.
The medical cover, savings for your kids, an investment to meet your goals. You save, you meet your goals. Yeah, instead of putting the money in the bank, put it. It's good to put it in the insurance.
Okay.
Because you will save it, then on another side, it is also taking care of your risk. Unlike the bank where you'll only save. Yeah.
Okay.
So insurance has double blessings.
Okay. How long did it take you?
It took a whole year for me to stop following up with the checkups.
Okay.
Yes, I took a whole year.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, Norah, and even emphasizing more why we need the insurance. Kando na insurance, what motivated you to want to share your story with other people? We shall for sure come with part 2 of this. For now, we beg your pardon. We have to end this. So bye. Kindly subscribe if you're watching this and you have not subscribed. Please subscribe. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much.